I'm Melissa Shelton. I am a holistic veterinarian in Howard Lake, Minnesota, and I am the owner and creator of Animalio Essential Oils for Animals.
You are the essential oil veterinary queen.
Cool.
Very cool. And
like
actually, we talked to you last year at this conference.
Yep.
Fill me in between last year and this year.
Okay. Well, last year was amazing. We started our essential oil company for animals, so we get to focus on what's perfect for animals all the time, and it's just been amazing. And so we're actually, while I'm here, I have a building being built because my kids didn't want to move out. I thought that was kind of odd. I said I need more storage space for oils, but they didn't volunteer.
Yeah, so you're just building an oil shed?
Oh, well.
An oil shed, nice.
It's a baby, yeah. It's a really nice building. So it'll be a little over 5,000 square feet.
Awesome.
And it gets to house our bottling, blending, a little bit of a veterinary space for me to do my research with.
Nice.
And a lot of fun stuff like that.
Exciting things. Wow.
So
have you diversified your line? You have more oils, more blends?
Yeah, we almost doubled our line this year.
So how many total?
Oh gosh, I don't even know if I've added it up. It's got to be over about 45 right now.
Wow.
So, and I always make things for specific cases. So if, I'm getting a lot of questions on Facebook or patients with issues of the yeasty feet and stuff. I'm like, okay, you know what? If it was my patient in the hospital, I would have made this blend for it. So now we've been able to provide those blends directly.
And if people call you or say, will you custom blend or no?
I usually won't. There's so much demand for it that I can't possibly do it.
Got it.
And most of our blends now are so customized, you really wouldn't need me to create a custom blend.
Because you've already made it.
If you said, I have liver problems in my cat, I'm like, oh, liver boost.
Yep.
So now we have that kind of diversified product line that
you don't even need to
there's
anymore.
Really not too much.
Great.
And if we do find out a product that we're like, oh yeah, everybody's asking about this, and I just would tweak this or that or the other thing, we'll make a new product for it. So yeah,
awesome.
it's going to be really
so you've
easy.
covered all your bases, really.
Yeah,
and so have you had any neat cases with your new line?
For me right now, because it's right in my immediate thoughts, we are working with an elephant rescue. So South America had outlawed all of the entertainment elephants.
Yes.
They needed a place to put them. So fabulous, fabulous people from the States who worked with the elephant rescues in Tennessee and stuff have started a Brazilian elephant rescue.
Wonderful.
Global Elephant Sanctuary, I believe it is.
Awesome.
And they had contacted me at first because the elephants have a lot of foot issues.
Yes.
They're standing on concrete, they're getting foot rot, their little toenails are just awful and they're painful, but they're so sensitive to smells and they're so highly intelligent.
Yes.
And so I said, I would love to create some things for you and have you use our line. So we had sent them a big care package, and it's just so cool right now because they're sending us back pictures of the elephants sniffing some of the new products, and they like them.
Yes.
Which is it's a hurdle for them because they are so sensitive.
Wow.
And so we don't have a lot of the reports back yet of how it's working for them because they're still training them into raising the foot for sprays or different things.
Well, that's exciting.
So exciting.
And so kind of you to participate. I mean, it's just wonderful that
they're so unique and they are just deserving of a good life now after everything they've been through and the traumas they've been.
And that's the neat thing about oils is in addition to curing their physical ailments, there is that emotional component.
Always the emotional. It's so incredibly holistic. I think that's why they became my passion so much.
Yes.
You're never just addressing a physical issue. And even for the owners, I always have to giggle because somebody, had said, oh, I was putting the kitty boost on my cat and my arthritic hands feel better.
Yes.
I'm like, well, of course they're going to.
Yes.
There's a reason why it was good for your cat for arthritis, but you're going to get that secondary exposure to it and benefit you. So that's always just like that heartwarming experience.
It is.
Like, wow, how neat for them to feel something too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's really exciting.
So it's always.
What do you think when I say best sellers, what are the products that people need the most and they're most sought after? Allergies or cancer or?
Definitely. Cancer's a big one that people ask about a lot, and that's so complicated. You need to integrate so many different holistic options with it, of course.
Yep.
But to me, everything helps it with it. So that's a big one, but it's complicated. It's never a quick question.
Yep.
The calming, there's tons of anxiety and emotional things, and the animals being rescued from the shelter.
Yes.
So our oils have been really helpful that way. We have a lot of shelters now using them. We try to, if I have a label that got put on wonky and it's crooked, I'm like, oh, donate it to a shelter.
Awesome.
So we try to do a lot of that, help for them. And even if the workers can wear an oil and not even applying it to the animal, we're finding that benefit. Or if they're having a stressful time. I mean, it's not always easy to work with the shelters. And you're seeing all these animals that need a home or they were relinquished, and it's hard for everyone involved.
It is hard. And because the number one reason animals get into shelters are behavior problems, do you see oils be beneficial at helping with behavior issues?
It does. You know, and I always am reluctant to say, oh yeah, this will fix your behavior problem.
Sure.
Because you need to do training.
Of course. Behavior modification.
Of course. And so I'm always very careful to make sure that they're like, oh, this is not the quick fix. You know, my dog chewed up my couch. I'm going to put oils on it and it's never going to do it again. Nah. You know, but will it relax the whole situation? It makes training, their mental acuity is so much more when you're training.
Interesting.
The owner's calmer, you know, too. So, I mean, we're getting always that branching benefit of, oh, yeah, look, the dog's paying a little more attention. Everybody's a little less stressed. And we do have a new one coming out, just probably we'll release it right after, called Focus.
Oh, cool.
Because, you know, that's what we needed those dogs to focus. Now, I personally hate the smell of that one.
You know, I don't care what it smells like. I'm going to use it for my brain.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so I'm like, you know, valerian's not always the greatest smelling.
I correlate it to an old lady's shoe.
Yes. I always say it's like dirty, rotten feet.
Yes, it's just disgusting.
Yep. And there's a few versions. There's one that comes out of China, smells like anal glands.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what, no.
Yeah, not so good.
Yeah, so I picked the other one.
Yeah.
Yes. Which still smells like dirty feet. I'd rather have the dirty feet than the anal glands.
Yes.
But it does, that mental acuity and that focus that can provide. So I always warn people, I'm like, you know, don't wear that as a perfume.
Right, exactly.
But we do have a few people that do.
Well, and I'm sure
like
it could be also a repellent, which could be beneficial. Can be beneficial.
But we had a professional dog shower, you know, using it on, and wow, she was championshiping out all the dogs.
That's awesome. Yeah. So you can obviously vaporize essential oils.
Right.
You can apply them topically.
Yeah.
What are some of the other ways that you can use oils on animals that maybe people haven't thought of?
I think they've almost thought of everything.
Okay.
There's ways we probably shouldn't that have gotten popular, and there's ways that are being overused. So definitely the oral use is a big controversial subject.
Yes.
There's some that we recommend orally, and there's some that we, you know, it got a little too popular for everybody to be doing them in orally, and big capsules full. And so we were burning out GI tracts and doing more damage and more harm than good.
Yep.
So that way, and then injecting essential oils kind of got a little too popular.
People did that?
Yeah.
Scary.
Unfortunately, to their own animals and stuff. And
scary.
Because I said, how would it sound if you said, I'm going to inject apple juice into this tumor? People would think you're nuts.
Yes.
It's about the same as injecting an essential oil into there.
That's concerning.
It is. And so there's some hype things that get out there that I really want to try to, you know, bring people into the voice of reality and like, no, please don't do that.
Yep.
You know, it's really not the place.
People that can't afford a diffuser.
Yeah.
Still okay?
Spray bottle.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
good.
We put it in a glass spray bottle with water. Just shake it up. You can mist it. I keep that on the toilet seat in the back of the, you know, bathroom. It's my natural air freshener, safe for the animals.
Wonderful.
And it works really well. But so in the shelters, if they can't afford a diffuser, they can mist it onto the doggy beds.
Yeah, great idea.
Oh, yeah.
Great
this
idea.
big diffuser of a couch or something like that.
Yeah, great.
And onto the dog toys.
Yeah. Well, this is a great catch-up.
Yeah.
Fun to hear all that you've done this last year. We'll be looking forward to checking in next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so thanks for spending a few minutes with us.
Thank you very much.